Hi, I'm Christopher. I'm here to show you how to program the Door King Electrovox. If it looks like this, probably the programming is somewhat similar. So first I'm going to show you, this is my roster of everybody listed in my apartment with all their phone numbers. Next I went through and created a spreadsheet of all of the people that I can add. 206 being a Seattle local area number is always free and it doesn't take up a spot on the call box. Call box is only designed to have 15 area codes. So what I've done is I've taken all of my tenants, categorized them as 206 being first, and then I just went down the list on the numbers that I'm able to add up to number 15. So I'm going to show you first how to program the 7-digit dialing, which is super easy, and that would be basically the 206, all the 206 numbers. So we're going to program number 305, which is the apartment number. That's how I did my directory. Apartments A through I just listed as 001 through 009. Makes it a lot easier. So to program 7-digit dialing, I'm going to do number 305. So on the call box, you do *01 plus your master code. Every call box is going to have its own separate master code. You're going to hear one beep. It's going to say directory code. That's going to be, in this case, the apartment number, which is the easiest. So it's going to be 305, and you want to hit star to save. Now it's going to ask me for their phone number. So I'm going to enter in their phone number less the area code. So in this case, enter in the number and then hit star to save. Then it's going to ask me to go on to the next directory code. I don't need to enter in any more, so I'm just going to hit 0 and pound. That will save it and you'll hear a long tone. Okay, so we have that one programmed in there now. And he's number 305. So next we're going to go in and assign a name for that. So the name programming is a little bit more tricky, and it's the older style text messaging, and that's going to be *66 plus your master code. It's going to hear a tone, so now it's going to ask you the directory code. Which directory code do I want to program a name with? So I'm going to do 305 * to save, 11-digit character name. And then so you just old style text message basically to get the name in there, and you must hit star after every letter to save it. Okay, so I had the name programmed in there. If you mess up, you just have to wait for it to time out, and then you have to go in and reprogram it. So I have the name in there. I'm going to hit star again, and that will save the name. And it's going to ask me for the next one if I want to program another one. I don't, so I want to hit 0 and pound to save it. And it will say sorting. Then I can go through. I always double check, make sure that it's in there. It actually was the last letter in the alphabet, so as you can see, it's quite lengthy, the larger building you have. And it's in there. And that concludes the video on how to enter in 7-digit dialing. My next one will show you how to do 11-digit dialing.